things. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Plant Based with Nicole Podcast, and I'm your host, Nicole coming back for season 4. We have a special premiere with Fruit Up 13, also known as Bobby Smith. And hey, Bobby, y'all come on in, y'all. Opening up my season 4 with the homeboy, Bobby Smith, Fruitarian lifestyle, who is embarking on a journey of eating only melons for 108 days. And he's on day, 78, 75 or something. Could you imagine eating only melons for that long? And when he's not doing this, he's eating fruit. So we need to talk to him. I've actually interviewed him before, but it wasn't on my podcast. It was just a fun IG live. And y'all don't mind me because this is my snack time. And when I gotta eat, okay? So I'm gonna be munching on some grapes. Don't trip. Y'all come on through, share this live. I'm gonna bring him on. Bobby, I think I saw you. Come on and request to join. Hey, Coach B, 1906. We in the house. Uh-oh. Okay. Thanks, Ben. I thought you were about to say you can't hear me. I was like, I did a sound check. Hey, Camellia. Hey, everybody, come through, share the live. We about to, it's going down, Bobby. Okay. Baby, if you're watching, how's the picture quality? Is everything good? Where my homeboy at? Come on, Bobby, come through.
What up? Bobby. Can everybody hear me? Make sure my sound is good.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up. I can hear you, so let's make sure everyone else can too. Give us a heart, a thumbs up, quickly.
Make sure y'all can hear me. Make sure y'all can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. What's poppin', family? How you feeling?
I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? Just mushing on some grapes. Sorry, I was trying to eat this.
I see you.
I was trying to finish it before the podcast, but things happen. How are you? How are you feeling? I already know how you're feeling. I see your lives.
I'm doing excellent. I feel really, really good right now.
I bet you do. I mean, you've been eating melon. Okay, so let's just clarify. So you've been eating melons every day until probably a couple days ago. Now you're eating all melons. So that means any melon, including cucumber, right?
That's a fact. Even though I haven't had any cucumber yet.
Uh-huh. So
I have switched over to all melons though. All other melons, yes.
Yeah, but that's major.
Hey, you know what? This day, I don't even know what day I'm on. So what day? Kev on 86.
So you like
84. Yeah, 84 of all melons.
Wow.
And it's been a tremendous experience. It's been the best experience of my existence.
Are you serious?
And I knew it would be. Yeah.
You know you're crazy, right?
You said what?
You crazy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm coming from love. I'm like, this fool has been eating. I'm like, okay, first of all, let's talk about how do you stick to eating. When I do it for 2 days, 3 days, all fruit, it makes me want to eat it. It makes me crave the opposite. So something salty or whatever. So how do you deal with that? Because I remember one time you were doing a live. You was like, I want a salad like a mother effer.
Yeah.
You were like, you saw somebody eating some veggie sushi rolls or something like that, and it made you, get that taste. So how are you staying so strong to overcome that? Because I mean, you're almost 80 days of just eating something sweet. How do you stay so strong?
Okay, so I tell everybody the same thing. If y'all follow me or you walk with me, you know that I eat all fruits anyway. So this ain't really nothing outside of what I do. It's just the same fruit. So it's a lifestyle of discipline building. That's what I do this for. I do challenges to gain more control over my choices. And eventually, what you do is you get into this mindset of where you try to master these things. So for me, it's an everyday struggle still, especially now that I've added things and now that I got my son living here with me. It's sometimes of a struggle, but that don't make me less strong. You know what I'm saying? Just because you struggle through something don't mean you gotta give in to something or something. So that's how I worked on this all year long with doing challenges and eating fruits at this level. So that's how I maintain my discipline. And it's something that you don't want the energy to stop. You know what I mean? Like you got the energy like you got behind me right now, ain't no way you gonna stop it.
Man.
So you just keep going with it. And
I
love
commend
fruit.
you. I commend you. I love fruits too, Bobby, but bruh, look, last week I had set to do 5 days of fruit, mostly fruit, not even 100%, more like 98. I went to 3 days and I was like, oh, hell to the no. I was like, nah, I'm done now. And I always think about you. Anytime I do like little, I call them fruit resets, where I just do them for like 1 or 2 days just to kind of like reset my body if I've been eating a lot of sodium, or just, just to refresh and restart, right? And when I get to that like second or third day, I'm feeling good and great and everything, but I'm just like, man, Bobby went 70 something days, like, and I can't go another day, So that's major props to you. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. I know your story, but some people might not know your story. They may or may not, but so let's go back, because you've been doing all melons, primarily watermelon until recently for 70-something days. But before that, you are a fruitarian, and let's go walk everybody through your journey. You were overweight at one point, eating the whack diet out there, smoking. You was over there smoking weed and drinking and all kind of stuff. And you were like, you were like 300 something pounds. And then you decided to go vegan. Walk me through the journey. You were heavy set and all that. And then what was the breaking point that made you switch to vegan? And then why didn't you stay vegan? Why did you go all the way out and go straight to fruitarianism? Walk us through that for those who don't know your story.
Okay. What happened is I was an alcoholic. That's what made me really want to stop living that way. So I was an extreme alcoholic, is what I call it. I was the type of alcoholic who would like be at the liquor store at 5:30 in the morning when they open up, and before the doors is even open. And what happened is I was living so bad that it came to a point. I think I reached my bottom. You know what I mean? How everybody reached that point where they get tired of living the way they living and doing the things they doing. I was overweight. I was insecure. I had all these emotional problems, and I was going through depression and suppression of feelings, and I was doing a lot of things wrong. I was a bad father. And what happened is 10 years ago, I learned about this lifestyle, the fruitarian lifestyle, from somebody called the 13th Son on YouTube. And I was following him, and I was implementing things that he was telling us to do in our life. And then I went back to my old lifestyle in the process. And when you go back and forth into lifestyles like that, what happens is the lifestyle that you left, you usually go back into tougher. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why people who get into veganism and fruitarianism and stuff, they fear cooked foods and going outside their diet so much, because they know what that could trigger. They know that they could go outside of that and go tumbling down into a spiral. So that's what happened with me once I got off the lifestyle around 8-9 years ago. And it was just, it got worse and worse.
So you tried this before? Tried this before?
Yeah,
okay.
A long time ago. And so I always had the knowledge of it. So when I got tired this time, I knew exactly what to do. At this time, though, you introducing new people into the realm of teaching and knowledge, like Yaki. Yaki, number one, I started watching Yaki when he was doing videos in his backyard, and he barely had any followers. You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching him that long. And then, you know what's crazy? when I used to watch Yaki and all the new people who coming up in the community and stuff, I used to watch them and be like, man, I'm supposed to be on this level. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I had already been doing it. But every time I watch somebody new pop up, I'd be like, man, I know I'm on this level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew I had it in me. So when I got back in, you notice I took a whole year off Facebook before I got back into this. When I took that year off Facebook, when I was like, I'm getting off, I only decided to take 1 month off initially. And after the first month, though, I felt so good from not getting other people's influence and thoughts all the time that I started leading my own journey.
Come on now. Preach.
You feel me? I started leading my own journey. So that's my recommendation to people starting their journey. Limit your social media use as much as possible because you don't want to get influenced by too many thoughts. So, yeah, I was 268 pounds when I started. I was an alcoholic. Me and my best friend was drinking one day. We decided, like, we passing the bottle back and forth, like, who gonna drink the last sip of the bottle? I took the bottle over to the sink, poured it down the sink. You know what I'm saying? We all shared a crazy moment of crying and everything because they knew, my daughter and my best friend knew how bad this lifestyle was for me. You know what I'm saying? I was going down a real dark road. And not everybody in my life knew how bad it was. But everybody in my life knew what I was capable of. Like they used to always say, if you stop drinking, man, you would be like this, or you would be like, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't the only one who saw it. So once I stopped drinking, and my initial thing was to stop drinking and eating meat. So I stopped doing that for like a month, and I was like, you know what? This kind of easy. You know, not drinking especially was easy because I started drinking juice right away. And it felt so good.
It wasn't a struggle for you? You were able to just stop?
Yeah. I haven't struggled at all with drinking alcohol since I stopped.
That's amazing.
At all. So alcohol, when you live the way I used to live and you start living like this, you're not going back to drinking no alcohol.
You don't want to feel that way again, ever.
And real talk, I've gained so much control through the practices and challenges that I do for myself that I could drink some alcohol and with no problem and put it down the next day and not drink it again. So
yeah,
that's what challenges.
You have to be in control of how much you're drinking. Like you can have one glass, you know, you'll be all right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what these challenges create for you. They create the opportunity for you to gain discipline and control over your life, over what you put into your body. Ain't nothing, the ultimate control on this planet is what you eat. When you can control what you eat, you can control every other aspect of your life with ease.
Man, you make it sound so easy.
It is. It is. So how good do you want to feel? You feel me? Like, how good do you want to feel? And you know what? The thing about us, Nicole, is we know as human beings, right? We grown adults, 30, 40, 50 years old. We've been through experiences. We didn't know how things go on in our life. We know what we're supposed to do to feel our best. You know, people got comprehension levels too. Over a fifth grader. People know that if you eat all fruits, you're going to feel really, really good. Because they can imagine it like, man, the doctor even tell you to eat more fruits and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just crazy that we don't just do it because it really is that easy. So, but the struggle is in here. People struggle when they struggle from here to out there and let everybody comment.
Say that again.
Yeah. When you bring your struggle outside yourself, because the war's within. You don't have to bring your war outside of yourself. Like, people don't have to know what you're struggling with. You the one who got to get over that. Don't nobody else really care about the war in your head. That's why people cry out for attention and be like, look at me, look what I'm going through, look what I got going on. Don't nobody care. That's why you might as well handle your business undercover, do what you got to do, and live the best way you can. That's what I do. And I put it out there because I'm really about that. People be like, how you know he was on all watermelon? How you know he really doing watermelon? You don't got to know that. I know it. The people around me every day know it. That's all that matters. really documented what I do. Like my son, if my son see me grab something else, it better be for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, Dad, ain't you on all watermelon? Or you know what I'm saying? Because everybody know what I do. So it's really that type of deal.
Right. Speaking of what you just said, be honest, Bobby. And it's, have you had any little, and I don't call them cheats. I call them, you made a decision to do something different in that moment. You know what I mean? Like some people like, have you cheated? They ain't no cheat. It's just like, hey, I decided I wanted to eat a handful of nuts. Okay. So have you had any in the 70-something days where you've eaten something outside of what you have planned to eat?
84 days.
Here. Is it 84
days? 84 days. And no, that's not going to happen, because if you do that, then you don't complete the mission. Then the energy change. If I was to eat something else, you would know. You gonna know it. My energy gonna change. Ain't nobody gonna. It was just my energy so high. I'm so vibrant. I'm so into this life. Hey, I don't think you can fake it. Once at this level, it's hard to fake. You know what I'm saying? Like Kev Ramon, you see, only reason why hornets and stuff ain't landing on me, because I'm not out in nature as much as Kev. Kev be out in nature almost every day. You know what I'm saying? Like Kev Ramon is a hornet, a wasp landed on him, drunk some watermelon from his finger, then left him and came back and landed on him and sat with him for 4 minutes.
He was kicking it.
Kicking a wasp. One of the most fragile things on earth is chilling with a human being.
Wow.
So that lets you know what level the human being is on. You feel me? So these are things that people don't understand why you do this. You do this to be. This ain't no competition of who do what. I do it the best. You ask me, ain't no competition. So to me, I'm doing the best I can for myself. So this is so much bigger than eating watermelon. You know what I'm saying? It could be any fruit. It's about gaining discipline and self-control to the highest level, to where you can gain control, and now you can control the people that you help. Because now they see the change in you is the change in them. Yeah. You feel me? And that's what they don't want to see. So you notice they came out with the little Fruitarian dying the other day. And the lady died the other day. And I'm like, ain't that something? Ain't that something? Now, all of a sudden, a Fruitarian dies of starvation.
Oh.
Isn't that something?
That young lady.
The young lady died, but they don't tell the whole story. We got a massive amount of people eating fruits at a very high level right now. And it's something remarkable to watch. And it's because people are feeling better off the fruits, really.
Mm-hmm. For that story, I had posted that video, and in my comment I said, I'm not posting this for what the message was, which was she starved because she eats a raw vegan diet. I was posting it just the simple fact that someone in our community passed away, and I thought it was sad. And I said, we don't know how she died. We don't know what she was going through. She could have had cancer for all we know. So I'm tired of people saying like, oh, she died from the raw vegan diet. She didn't die from no raw vegan diet. You don't know what she was going through. She could have had some sickness or illness or something. Or, I heard she had an eating disorder too. She was doing a lot of dry fasting. We don't know. Only God knows, and her family probably. So Everybody just stop making these videos about it. I don't want to hear any more videos. You don't know. You don't know. Sorry.
Only reason why I brought it up is because so many. No. I'm saying the reason why I brought it up is because so many people inbox me this story. Bobby, look at this. Bobby, aren't you concerned? And people act like they so concerned about me. How are you so concerned about a person who got the highest level of energy on the internet?
Yeah.
Like, why would you be concerned about me? And I'm living at the highest level of energy I ever lived in my entire existence. I feel the best. I'm doing the best. I look the best. What are you talking about?
Right.
So we have to have this. We have to have a conversation about these things, and that's why these challenges are so big. That's why what me and Kev and Stacy and Larry and all these people are doing is so big because it's changing the discussion about what you can do for your own self. You can really heal yourself in a matter of days. Like, for real, if you got the discipline level and mindset to do it, if you can get away from the propaganda and people telling you what to do and what not to do, then you can really take your health into your own hands and get healthy. And that's what I do.
Because I mean, I haven't healed myself from all fruits because I haven't done it long enough. But my body has healed from eating raw, completely raw at times, where I went fully raw for a matter of days, and my body healed itself. Well, the foods allowed my body to heal itself. The foods didn't heal me, but the food allowed my body to heal itself. So if I know if raw foods can do that, and I'm eating greens and nuts and seeds and all that stuff, if you took it to an even higher level, which is all fruit, I know that has some serious healing properties, because, you know, fruits are powerful, y'all. Fruit is so powerful. I wanted to transition into, okay, so since you've been a Fruitarian, which has been, I think, a year and a half, 2 years altogether?
No, it's not even been a complete full year yet.
What? Oh,
no.
Dang. Like you've been doing this for years. Nah. Have you gotten your blood work done?
I did initially in October. I'm gonna go. So I've changed the date a couple of times, and I thought about it. Like, it only makes sense to go after I'm done with all methods. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go the day before I'm done with all melons. I got a doctor's appointment, so I'm gonna get the blood work done. Show everybody that ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm all right. Everything's okay. And then after that, I'm going to the Fruit Up to 5 challenge with the alkaline eating at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. The reason I was asking is because when I do my all watermelons or all fruit and stuff like that, and I'll put it in Chronometer just to see the nutritional value. And well, overall, plant-based foods, period, we don't really have B12 and like vitamin D, for instance. Those are two things that we don't really have unless we maybe supplement, or for instance, like if I make a salad, I might put some nutritional yeast. That'll give me my B12 for the day. So okay, so you're feeling great. So obviously you must not be deficient, right, in anything. But how can you not be deficient if watermelon doesn't have B12 or vitamin D? Okay, let me transition, because Dr. Aris Latham, he said he's vitamin B12 deficient and proud of it because he shows no symptoms, right? So it could be that you are deficient, but you're not showing the symptoms, right? Because you're not getting vitamin D and B12 from watermelon. You're just not, because it doesn't have it in there. So, but you're not feeling any negative feelings or symptoms in your body, though, right?
No. So, you know, I did like this because of all that B12 deficient. I'm like, my head hurt.
He's like,
so, okay, this is the example I give off of that. Okay, so say this. Say I go to the doctor, right? And they be like, Bob, you're deficient in this and you're deficient in that, right? Yeah. So you need more of this type of food or this. So then, okay, doc, okay, I need those things. So then I implement those things into my diet, right? Mm-hmm. Then I don't feel as good. Then I'm not feeling vibrant anymore. Then what happens? So am I supposed to go to the doctor and they tell me I'm deficient in something, and then what?
Then you start.
Aren't you supposed to live based off how you feel? So if I feel really, 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 really good every single day, why would I go let somebody tell me something's wrong with me? That's a mind state. That's why people say, I read this book by Dr. Such and Such and Dr. Excellent, but that's Dr. Excellent's experience.
Yeah.
That's not Nicole, you know what I'm saying? So I live based off how I feel.
feel you. Because for me, I'm just, you grow up learning about being deficient and all that stuff, and it's a scary thought. You know what I mean? So, in my 12 and a half years of eating plant-based, I've only been deficient one time, and that was vitamin D, and that was years ago. I've since corrected that, but it's just one of those things where you get scared to, you don't want to be deficient in anything because, you don't want to end up having any medical conditions or things like that. But it's, I guess it's to each his own. It's like, if you feeling good in your body and you ain't having no ailments from the lack of B12 or D whatever, then I guess do you, boo, right?
Right.
It's like, do you, boo? I mean, if that's what makes you feel good, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that you don't have any, symptoms of any of the deficiencies. If you are having some deficiencies, it's not showing in your vibrancy or your, just your health in general.
Listen. Let me say this real quick. This day number 84. This 84. Day number 84.
Melons.
I'm a little cocky at the moment towards the medical industry. It's a little cocky towards the medical industry because I feel so good. It's like,
Don't be cussing on my. I know you want to say
I ain't gonna say that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Keep telling me something's wrong with me. Keep telling me I look sick. That's people who don't live off experience. Mm-hmm. There's not one. Only person I can talk to about being off of 84 days of watermelon or melons is Kev Ramon.
Kev Ramon, is he on here? Kev,
I'm not sure.
Kev, you on here? But anyway,
that's the only person I can discuss this with. Other than that, there's no doctor or anybody who's done this before, so they can't tell me how it feels.
Right. Exactly. That's true. You done blew it up. Yes, I said blew it up. Bro, you done blew it up. You got this, Bobby Smith. Okay, first of all, you guys, he has a regular page on Facebook, Bobby Smith, and then he has a group called Fruit Up with Bobby Smith. The Bobby Smith page that has like 104,000 followers now.
Yeah.
Just like a week and a half ago, it was 77,000, or actually 2 weeks ago, it was like 77,000. Bruh, he done got interviewed on the news, the local news station in Ohio, and for a paper article.
Yeah. In the Toledo Blade.
You are trending everywhere, bruh. You went viral. Your video. My husband doesn't follow not one vegan person. That fool came in contact with your stuff. Oh, sorry, baby. I didn't mean to call you a fool. That came from a place of love. Nah, but yeah, you're just all over the place because Bobby, the watermelon guy.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about all this like attention and just like getting interviewed by the station? I can't imagine how exciting this must be for you.
Well, I'm an attention seeker.
I can't imagine.
I'm an attention seeker, so it's cool. I don't feel like the movement's big enough yet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it's okay, but ultimately, I didn't come into this with this mindset. Like I came into this with, I just want to get better. I just want to do for myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to a higher level. I want to get more in tune spiritually and things like that. But now that we've been on the journey, the course or the direction has changed. I'm more of a doer of wanting to help people, but I only care about people who care about themselves. And when I say that, if you don't make any attempts each and every day to take care of yourself at the highest level that you possibly can, then you don't care about yourself. That's it. Because there's nothing more important on the earth than you are. So if you put something else, I mean anything or anyone before yourself, then you're outside of yourself. And it takes practice to get to that point. You have to build the discipline, the courage, the audacity to tell people what you really are and who you really are. But most importantly, you got to find out who you are to tell people who you are. And now that I am who I am and I do what I do, it's easy to get up and do myself. I love myself. Like, I watch myself so much. Like, I'm obsessed with myself. There's no better person on the earth than Bobby Smith. You tell me it is, you crazy. So I'm gonna tell you like this. That's the relationship you want to have with yourself, though. If you don't get up each and every day and look in the mirror and be excited about starting your day as who you are, then you're not doing something right. And that's what you need to reevaluate. And when you get to that point and that way of living, that's when you know you're on the right track. Because it's a journey and a process back to self-awareness, self-identification. Most people can't tell you who they are. They think about other people too much. Right. I don't think about other people. I don't think about, I had to learn to think about my son and my kids and stuff. And now that I am, it feels good. It feels good to share myself with people that I care about. Yeah. I don't share myself with anybody else. I share myself with the internet, but the internet is a digital playground. So that's not my reality, even though I do share some of my reality with the playground. So I love the attention. It's not like the negative comments and all of that stuff. Like, I just see comments.
Yeah, how are you dealing with that? Does it hurt your feelings?
I don't have feelings towards things like that at all. At all. Like, I was once a troll myself, so I get it. And then I know, like, those are just things that help. Like, all those negative comments help with the algorithm, and they brought me so much attention to the movement. Like, because you can't help but to go on my page and say, this guy's for real. You know what I'm saying? So you can crack all the jokes you want, but I'm not a joke. So, hey, let's laugh together. You feel me? That's really how I look at it.
I'm glad you don't let it affect you, because I'm so sensitive when people sometimes be saying stuff on some of my posts. I just be like, nah, I just delete it. But it's just, I'm sensitive sometimes. Sometimes I don't let it bother me, but sometimes they might just say that one thing that just hurts my feelings, and people could be so evil sometimes. I don't understand it. But anyway, so you have, okay, bruh, you done quit your job. First of all, what were you doing and what prompted you to quit your job?
I was working at Meijer, a little grocery. You know where Meijer is? It's a grocery store chain in the Midwest.
That's the Ohio thing. I don't know nothing about no Meijer.
Yeah, so it's a little Meijer, and I was working in the produce department. And I'm not gonna say nothing negative about the job, but I got tired of doing it. I wasn't making enough money.
Yeah.
It took up too much of your time. And what happened is, the watermelon challenge, what it does for me is it clears so many thoughts that I was having. That's what this do. Watermelon fasting is fasting. It's water fasting, really, in a sense. It digests so fast. It's like drinking water. So what this does is it allows so much new energy to come around you. You absorb all this new energy. And what I learned is that I was spending so much time giving away my time that I had no time for nothing that I needed to do. So it just hit me like quit your job.
Oh, wow.
Quit your job. And you just have this trust in yourself. Yeah, you just gain this trust. People don't believe me, but this happened around like day 30 of watermelon. And when you're on the level of eating that I am, I eat fruits all year round anyway. So it ain't like I ain't been absorbing energy at this level anyway.
Yeah.
But that's why I tell people don't know I'm different. I eat all fruits anyway. So this is nothing new. It's why it's so hard to explain why it's going so good. It's going good because I've been doing good.
Yeah, you're used to it already, but except for just not the same fruit.
Yeah. I remember I did 50 days of oranges, or I got to day 36.
You do a lot of challenges. What was that?
That's my background.
You do a lot of
motorcycle
challenges too. You just change up the fruits. Like you did the oranges for 49 days. No, 37 days. Wait, 29 days.
I made it to 36.
36 days of oranges. There's no way in heck I could do 36 days of oranges. Yeah, so you're already used to this. So that's why this is not so difficult for you as it would be for myself. And then you got the nation up on this piece, okay? You got everybody on this watermelon washout, or actually not watermelon. Now you changed it to a melon washout. So they're just eating all melons for how long?
Right now, 30 days.
You got
30 days. August 1st to August 30th.
Yeah, he got, every month almost he changes up the challenge. So this is a melon, you're doing a melon group, and it's $10 to join. And you guys have,
we're done taking we're not done taking members for that. I think tomorrow or the next day is the last day for that. So, but we got a new challenge coming out. I don't know if you're familiar with my brother, Casino Crisis.
Is he the one with the afro that be eating watermelon on your
No, Casino Crisis is he's a influencer on Facebook and TikTok and stuff. And he had a weight loss journey, and he lost like a whole lot of weight and had a transformation. So now me and him got a Fruit Up Till 5 challenge going on in September, where we combine it together. It's $20 to join. It's fruit all day till 5 p.m. And after that, you allow a whole food plant-based meal, or a lean meat option is actually available in this.
A lean meat for the meat eaters?
Yes. Yeah, for the meat eaters to join us and get all the way. Because the challenge is, can you food up till 5? It ain't got nothing to do with really after that, except you're not allowed no oils or nothing. We don't want you frying food or nothing like that. So that's the new challenge we got going on. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. We're going to be going live in there twice tonight. We got Lachey joining us doing raw vegan meals. Jennifer Guthrie doing breath work in there. We like building like kind of like a school.
Wow.
School to food up.
So when people pay, do they receive like a link that they're going to be clicking on every time you go live? A special live? Is this a special live that you do?
No.
Separate from your regular lives?
When you get inside, when you pay your money, you get inside a private group. And once you get invited to that group, it's like a family inside that group. Like the Oil Melon Washout right now. It was $10 to get in. We got 360 people in there, all eating melon together.
You guys be getting on virtual?
Okay,
together?
so I go live inside the groups at night.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is when Casino joins us next month in September for the Fruit Up to 5 challenge, we'll be going live twice a night. He's going to be offering like exercise routines. We're going to be doing weekend juicing. We're going to be doing challenges within the challenges, best meals of the night challenges, and all type of stuff. So it's really like a big party every single night with challenges and group therapy and all type of stuff going on. So $20 to get introduced into a new way of living. Wow. But it's challenging yourself to live better. That's it. And Fruit Up Till 5 is perfect.
I think that's going to be a lot more doable for some people who can't just do all fruit, like to do fruit until 5 and then they can still eat a meal. But I think that's probably going to be like really, really successful and take off. That's what's up. So talk to me about some of your testimonials from some of your people that have joined some of your challenges, and then do you teach them how to maintain the weight loss? Because it's easy to lose weight if you do all fruit and all, stuff like that, and they lose a lot of weight. But are you showing them how to keep it off, like once they go off the fruit and they go back to eating whatever? Are you kind of helping them figure that out so that they don't gain it all back plus some? I know they're going to gain some back, but some gain it all back.
Okay. So what we're doing is, some of the people in the challenges, we got a person in this challenge, the All Melon Washout, who lost 20 pounds in 4 days.
What? Now, granted, I know some of it's water, but still, dang.
Ain't that crazy?
4
The
days.
last time, yeah, we've had people lose over 60 pounds in 30 days. We still got 4 or 5 people eating over 50 days of watermelon right now.
Dang.
So during the challenge, what we do is we help you get through the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you pay your money for. We help you get through the challenge. We put our all into it. We give you nightly motivation and things like that. After the challenge, what happens is people usually join one of my groups, usually my free Facebook group, but I have a private Facebook group too, where I do group coaching. And that's $30 a month. And people join that after the challenge to get additional assistance. I do private consultations, private coaching now, all of that. So I've been working with clients. I got some testimonials already, and it's real early. Things have been going really well because what happens is people realize that the fruits actually work when you stick to them. The problem is you can't stick to them. And that's where I come in. I help you stick to them. I hold you accountable. I motivate you. And I give you a guide and a blueprint. And it's very simple. My lifestyle is based off simplicity. That's why I do a lot of mono eating challenges. Because eventually next year, I'm going to do 12 fruits the whole year. One fruit per month. So, and after that, then I'll go on the 80-10-10 diet permanently. But that's the whole goal. So, but you have to work your way into this, and this is like a fast-paced way of doing it. With fruit up till 5, and I think it's the perfect way to transition. So, people usually go that route. They usually reach out to me for assistance after they see how beneficial I was inside the challenges. That's another reason why I run the challenges, so people can get a taste of my group coaching and how beneficial it is.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you had anybody who lost heck of weight from one of the challenges, and then when they went back to eating, they gained it all back and came at you and was mad?
Well, no, it's too early. The challenges that I ran in January were so small that you couldn't collect that type of data. So, but now I would say to some of the people like Stacy Rickman Patrick on Facebook. She joined the watermelon washout in June 1st. Currently, she's like on day 60 something eating watermelon now, and she is one of my moderators in all of my groups. She helped me run the challenges now, and it's stuff like that where you develop these relationships with these people that you never knew, and y'all create opportunity together, y'all make money together, and that's the only thing that I've seen from this. If you go back to eating a different way or a sad way of living, that's your fault. You can't come back at me and say nothing. You know what I mean? I'm still doing what I do. It ain't like I'm influencing nobody to do anything other than what I'm doing. So I think I eat at the highest level on the earth. I don't expect everybody to eat this way. I don't expect everybody to want to eat this way. The only reason why I eat this way is because I think we should and I want to. Even if I thought we should and I didn't want to, I wouldn't.
Right.
Because I do what I want to do. I don't think what I'm doing is something that should be praised or nothing. It feels so simple and regular because it's the way I actually live.
Yeah. That's what's up. I appreciate that. I just lost my thought. Doggone it. And maybe they'll come back. But so, are you able to monetize now, like through Facebook and Instagram? I know you're making money with the challenges and stuff, but through Facebook or through Instagram, are you able to monetize through that?
Not that I know of. I don't monetize off that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm getting a couple dollars from it, but nothing to make a difference to make me pay attention to it yet. I'm
just saying, you quit your job. I'm like, you must be making some money somewhere because you bold, but you know.
I ain't making no money. I'm a poor man. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't gonna say that. No, but real talk though, what happens is when you take faith in yourself, you just create opportunity. You know what I mean? You kind of intentionally forced to, and that's where I'm. It's a good space to be in. It's a learning process. And I'm always up for a new learning process because I know that's the only way you grow. And all of this has been a growing experience. I'm nowhere near where I'm going to be. This is just the beginning of a journey. I'm not even a full year in on my eating journey. So we just gonna take it. We just take it day by day, you know, week by week, you know, and see how this goes. You know, ain't nothing else you can do but keep doing what you do every day.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, can I do something fun and invite 3 people can request to join to ask Bobby one question, and once he answers it, you must get off, and you must not play games, and you must show your face. Request to join if you have a question for Bobby. In the meantime, I'm going to read a few comments here. Mia said, same for me. She wrote this a while ago, but I was already eating all fruit during the day, but in the evening I was still eating vegan cooked and also junk food like chips and cookies. So now all I did was switch evenings to salads. Okay. That sounds like a nice little transition.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ben said, definitely watch the replay. Yes, y'all, it's going to be on my YouTube channel in a few days. So make sure if you missed the beginning that you go to my YouTube and check it out. It will not be posted on Instagram. I will post a clip on Instagram, but the full one will be on YouTube. Ben said, get the animal-based eaters to not have to switch all the way, but still eat healthier. And I think that's what you were saying, right? When you do the fruit till 5, you're going to have it for people who eat meat. They can still eat their lean meats or whatever, right?
Yeah, and it's only for the first 2 weeks of the challenge, they're going to be allowed meat. Then the second half of the challenge, we're going to discontinue.
Okay. So
it's really a transitional challenge.
Y'all gotta what's that word? Wean off.
Yeah.
Yo-Yo Wright says, I like the challenges. I guess she's been on some of your challenges.
Tyler, right? I think.
Go ahead.
I think I heard that name before.
You have. You got so many doggone followers, you can't keep up with everybody anymore. And wait, when you blow up even more than you have, you better not start acting like you don't know me. Okay? Shoot. Nah. TYL3RRA, I don't know how to pronounce that, said they shouldn't want to go back to eating the way they were because they see how healing fruits can be. Their body won't allow it after. Yeah, at first, definitely, if they try to go back, you know, they might have some, you know, feelings about putting certain things in their bodies until they get used to it again. Hey, Tucson, I don't know if you're still on here. Okay, you guys put any questions in the question box because it's hard to try to scroll through everything. Nene said, I think you are awesome. You all are helping a lot of, and I'm pretty sure she meant to say people, but ran out of space. The real Cherie Shield said, what's up with the girl who passed? Oh, we're not going to talk about her. We don't know. God knows. Only God knows, and her family knows exactly what happened. Everybody else that's having these videos are making up their own conclusions. Unless they heard the doctor's report, they're making up their own conclusions. They don't know. Okay, Ben wants to join. Ben, you my boy, and I love you. One question, okay, boo? All right, I'm going to see if he's still on here. I'm bringing him on. Ben, the homie. I think he's on your one of your challenges. I think he said.
Yo,
Ben,
what's up?
What up, though?
What's up, Bobby?
What's going on, family?
Yo,
Ben, Bobby, Ben.
Nice to
Thank you
meet
for.
you.
I was gonna say thank you for replying to my story yesterday. I was the one that posted up starting the fruits fast.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew I seen that name before. Yeah.
All right, look at. Check me out.
Oh shoot!
Nice.
Right.
And
all seated. I'll tell you what, that seated is the difference. You know.
Definitely. Fact.
Yeah, man.
But if you can't get seated, it's okay. You won't die.
Right.
That too.
I mean, hey, you can get what you can get. Because I'll say this. Remember what Yaki said? Like, and this is about, you know, different fruit, grapes. He was saying, you know, that one girl, that his client, she said, I couldn't find any seeded grapes, but still healed herself.
Fact.
So find what you can get because people are stressing too much on just, you know, the whole seedless and fruit, you know, so.
Fact.
But,
true story. But
yeah, I guess I was going to ask, since I'm just starting out, I'm I don't know, any tips and advice. And also, like, I did a fruit smoothie, or it was kind of like a slushy, because I might have to let that. I don't know how. I want to know how you do your like frozen smoothies, because I froze it, right, but I had to put some water in it because
Ben,
kind of
you asked more than one question. Which one is your question?
How do you do
Ben
your
know I love
smoothies?
him.
How do you do the frozen ones? Because I did the juice, which was easy, obviously, but like making it a frozen one, like a smoothie. How did you go about that?
So what I do is I use my base as the fresh watermelon is the base of it.
Wow.
So that's gonna be your water content right there. Then you want to use frozen on top of that.
Right.
So
okay.
You'll get an actual slushy consistency.
Okay, because I had to put the water in it, so it still made it like a slushy, but it was like, I had to put the spring water in it. Yeah. So, but I like that idea better, because then I saw watermelon still,
So no water,
but
just
no water at all.
Yeah.
So look, if the consistency of it is too frozen, right? Just add more fresh watermelon chunks.
Okay, word. Because I don't know, I've seen videos of some people that'll get it almost like they're getting it like a smoothie. So I was trying to get that like sorbet type,
Yeah, you can get it however you want. Just the amount of frozen watermelon you use compared to fresh.
Right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Word.
Awesome.
Well, thank you, Ben, for bringing us your presence.
Absolutely, bro. I'm going to keep going. My goal is really the week right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You on your way. You're on your way, family.
Yes, absolute. All right, y'all.
Indeed.
Bye, Ben.
Peace.
Anybody, 2 more questions? Anybody want to join to ask Bobby a question directly? I know y'all love Bobby.
Right.
So go on and request to join 2 more people. Let's see. Is there another question in the box? What is your YouTube channel, please?
Fruit Up with Bobby Smith. Up with Bobby Smith. Fruit Up 13 on TikTok. Bobby Smith on Facebook. That's it.
He got 104,000 followers on Facebook, y'all. And for some of you guys who missed it, he was interviewed recently on the news, and they did an article on him about his melons for 108 days. So that's amazing. Any other questions, y'all? I asked all my questions.
We went in, when you go come up here. So we know we're going back. We went to visit Yankee in Philly.
Where? Oh, Philly?
Yeah, we went to visit him in Philly.
And that was your first time meeting, right? First time meeting in person?
Yeah, it was a great time. A real good time. Got to get on stage and talk and everything. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's dope. He was part of the thing?
For that show, yeah, definitely.
Oh.
And then we're gonna go back in to visit, not visiting, but to supporting in Detroit in October.
Okay. You look at you traveling and stuff.
You need to get up here and go with us, Nicole. It's a lot of people.
I know.
A lot of people from this community. Man.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. Make sure you be posting the information and stuff so I could start saving. I was telling my husband, I was like, dang, I wish I knew Bobby when my mother just moved from Ohio a year ago. So she was only 4 years, but I went out there a few times, and I'm like, I wish I would have known Bobby back then, because I would have been like, oh, let's go to lunch, me, you, and my husband, that would have been dope. But I didn't know you back when I was going out there. But anyway, somebody, Yo-Yo Right, says, what's the best way to transition from all watermelon?
From all watermelon, whatever other fruits that you like, definitely transition with fruits or a vegetable. I would start with transitioning with different fruits. And then after a couple of days or a day, even just a full day on fruits, I will go back, do a vegetable, and then go into something a little heavier if you can.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
If you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good little transition. T. Nelson, Vegan for Life. Come on, y'all. I'm trying to do something different. I want somebody to come on here and ask him a question directly. So request to join, please. Put on some lipstick and some eyeliner and get your behind. No, this way. T. Nelson, Vegan for Life, says, what's the best source of fiber and protein to prevent big spikes? Look, y'all asking the wrong person because he's going to be like, I don't care about no protein. Nah. What's the best source of fiber and protein to prevent big spikes in blood sugar? Do you know the answer to that?
That I don't know.
I can kind of answer that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Go ahead, do your
Well,
turn,
I mean,
Nicole.
as far as fiber, anything, I mean, like, well, first,
fiber,
I don't know.
Fruit.
Yeah, fiber, fruit, you know, sweet potatoes. If you're okay with eating cooked foods, potatoes, sweet potatoes, beans, you know, all fruits, fiber. Protein for vegan, you know, well, first of all, you can get protein in everything, but if you're looking for higher amounts of protein, you know, like I would suggest like beans and rice together make a complete protein. You can eat quinoa, you can have nuts and seeds, you know, and then there's like, I'm not going to even promote the what do you call that, process kind of, but there are other processed forms of protein like tofu and Beyond Meats and stuff, but we're not, forget that part. Let's just focus on whole foods. You can actually make a salad and have like 20 grams of protein. If you like, make, like I use a tahini dressing, I put some peas in there. Peas have like 8 grams of protein for 1 cup. You could put a cup of quinoa in there. That's another 8 grams of protein. Then I make a salad with the tahini dressing that has 13 grams of protein just from the tahinis. And I'll add some nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast also has 5 grams of protein per serving. And it also is a good source of B12 for y'all who don't know. If you don't get enough B12, you could use some of that in your salads. But okay, we have another request to join. Doms, you know you my girl, you my friend, but you still only can ask one question. I'm gonna bring her on now. This is my girl. She is the only person, before she comes on here, she is the only vendor that is traveling to every state that the vegan street fair is going. She gave up her house, her home, and built a camper, and she's going to all the states with the vegan street fair as a vendor, and she's the only one who's doing that, going to every single street fair. So I'm gonna bring her on. Doms, wow. Come on through. And we'll start wrapping up after Dom's, after she asks her question. We're going on an hour. I don't want to keep you too long, Bobby.
Hey, I got on. Just 1 second, okay?
Dom,
hi, guys. Hey, what up? Chef Dom in the house, guys. Hey, okay, so my question for you, Bobby, is you're talking about how a watermelon diet has raised like your energetic frequencies. I'm curious to know how you perceive the world compared to most people, and I'm curious to know how you live in a regular world with such high frequencies.
Dom always be coming through with the questions. Go on, girl.
That's a good question. How do I perceive the world? Now, that's a pretty general question. Now, I feel like I'm a loner, Dom. I like to spend time alone. I like to spend intentional time alone.
Really? You're a loner?
Yeah, definitely. I don't go anywhere. When I go out, now I feel how sick people are. I feel how the rudeness in people, the rushing that they have. Like, people don't value life anymore. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you can sense it, you can feel it, and it's a negative charge. So I the way I perceive the world is way different than most people. I feel like I'm out the matrix looking inside of it and all that good stuff. I think we lost Dom.
You know what? And it's something about, I'm looking at my other device and I keep going and I'm all weird looking. It's something going on. Doms, are you there?
Yeah, but I'm gonna drop off. I'm gonna drop off so that you can you answer that question again, because it's a little choppy, but I'm gonna drop off so you can answer it again if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, something's going on with the connection. Thank you, Doms.
Sure.
Keep listening.
I got you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh no, what happened to the connection? I'm looking at the device and it's all messed up. Maybe it can't invite anybody else on here. Okay. So go ahead and answer the rest of the. Do you remember her other question?
Uh, I remember her saying, like, what is my perception of the world, and how do I live in this world? Like I say, I'm a loner. You know what I'm saying? Intentional loner though. I was in the streets in everybody's face every night. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And people love when I was that way. The people I used to kick it with and stuff, when I go around people, the first thing they do is say, "Oh man, I'm about to get my health together."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my energy's like, so that's how my perception of the world has changed so much. Like I don't value the same things that people value. All I value is time with my family, time with myself, and getting better and thinking of ways to improve my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really think outside of that.
Right.
So it's really that. It's really like that. Like that's what this lifestyle will do. It does that for you. It brings you back to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you really in tune with yourself. I don't care about nothing else but what I got going on.
I heard that, and that's all you should care about.
Right.
Thank you for answering that. I hope that answers your question, Doms.
Me too.
I think I'm looking at this question in the box, but we already answered that one about transitioning. I have a question. You were once, your highest weight was 300 something, but I think right before you went vegan, you were 268. So how much do you weigh now?
127.
Ooh, wait, is that tiny? Is that tiny? Do you feel comfortable?
Let me tell you this. Look, I was telling the Shay the other day, like sometimes when you hear me do stuff like I'm going on a fast or something like that, right? It's because I feel heavy.
Heavy? Really?
So, like right now, to me, like looking in here, like looking at myself now, it look like I gained weight.
Don't tell me that you feel heavy now.
It looked like I gained weight. That's all I'm saying. So, but I know I haven't, but I know that's that fat man mentality that I got trickled down now to something else.
It's still stuck in from when you were heavy fat. Yes.
So I intend on gaining weight because I feel my best at 135, 140. So I intend on getting to that. 122 is where I felt my best at. But sustainability, 135, 140.
Yeah. So how do you plan on getting up to that? You're like 127 now. How do you, what's your strategy?
So my weight been fluctuating. My weight been fluctuating from 123 to 127, right? Like this is it. So like tomorrow I might get up at 124. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm about to start working out and
he gonna come through
working out. And I'm telling you. So in the end of September, I'll have a whole transformation.
You make sure you take your before picture and then after so we can see your plate and your swole.
I'm gonna have everything ready. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna come back on here and we're gonna talk about it. So we're gonna go live or whatever and talk about it. So I'm gonna have a whole nother transformation because when you got this much control, you can do what you want to do. I can do what I want to do anytime I want to.
You the boss of you.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want with myself.
Lachey said you got body dysmorphia, LOL. Lachey, you wrong. You know you wrong. Some people really have that.
She always say that.
Do you think you have it, Bobby? Do you think you have it? You did tell me you used to wake up in the middle of the night and weigh yourself.
No. I was only doing that because I know what I be doing. Like, I know I'm on all watermelon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know. You know, it'd be interesting. When I go back to my regular lifestyle, I'm not like that.
Okay.
You know, I'll be gaining weight. As you see, I got to 149. Like, I'll be gaining weight and stuff, eating cashews and all types of stuff.
You're cracking me up when you say up to. Because that's still good for a man, though.
Yes, it definitely is. But I still have to get up to that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
It's like, but I still gain weight and eat stuff outside of my diet. It's just when I challenge myself, I don't.
Stick to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I try to stick to it the best way possible. But when I go on my normal way of fruitarian living, I'm not perfect. I'm not.
Speaking of your normal fruitarian, because fruitarian means just eating like 80% fruits, but you still have other stuff. So when you're doing your regular fruitarian lifestyle, do you still incorporate other things like nuts without feeling like you're cheating or whatever? Is that just part of your life? Like, you know, nuts and seeds and...
I'll eat cashews, but I try to stay away from them, so I'm eat Brazilian nuts.
Those things are addicting. Cashews are hecky good.
Oh my God. So then I ate, like you will see, go on my page, I eat like big bowls of cucumbers and avocados and onions, and you know, I eat vegetables and stuff. And then I eat chips. I still be eating bags of chips and all type of stuff because I'm not perfect. That's why I challenge myself so I can overcome those things. The bad things that I still eat. And
I call them naughty treats.
Yeah, and I don't plan on being this way. I'm gonna, like, in September, I might eat a couple cooked meals in the Fruit Up Till 5 program.
Oh, I can't wait to see you eat a cooked meal. That's gonna be like I'm like, what? I'm eating a cooked meal? Somebody call the police. No, just that's gonna be crazy for me to see you eat that because like I'm just literally used to you eating fruit.
Fact.
Like you know what I mean?
And it'll be cooked fruits, but it'll be cooked. You know what I'm saying? So
did you say cooked fruit?
Yeah.
Cooking fruit? Why are you gonna cook fruit? Like apples and stuff?
No. Lentils, quinoa, all that stuff. Well, if they're botanical fruits.
Okay.
You know, they're part of the fruit family. So yeah, we learned that Yaki is teaching this stuff heavy right now. So it's introducing people to a new perspective of what fruits are. You know what I'm saying? So I eat tomatoes, avocados, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. One of my favorite dishes is pico de gallo. So, or I like pasta salad too. Pasta salad is that's probably what I'll be eating.
Oh.
With
They got some lentil pasta at Trader Joe's that has a lot of protein in it. I bought some, but I haven't ate it yet.
In September, before I started my fruitarianism fully, when I was still eating cooked meals once a night, I was eating lentil pasta and all that.
Oh, okay.
Eating sauteed vegetables with grapeseed oil.
Really?
You know.
Okay. Yeah. You got to start posting some of those videos too, so we can see, you know, some of your other stuff. Well, I wasn't. Huh? You broke. I can't hear you.
That was before I got on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's before I knew you. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Well, I am going to bring this to a close. This was great.
Yes.
Do you have anything before we get off that you want to share with anyone? A word of just encouragement, a tip, just anything on your heart that you want to share?
Yeah. Join the Fruit Up Till 5 challenge. And I'm going to say this. The Fruit Up Till 5 challenge is about to change the game.
Okay.
And it's going to change it because it's going to allow so many people who just want to start feeling better to get a chance and an opportunity to be introduced into a fruit-based way of living. Not just something you treat as a treat or something that you do once in a while, but getting up every day, creating a routine and building the discipline to start eating a fruit-based lifestyle. And me and the homie Casino, we're going to help you to our best of our ability by showing you what we do every day. And that's why the group is going to be so beneficial. So that's the words of encouragement. You got all the teachers out here teaching all the information. Now you got us on the ground challenging people to implement it.
For sure. And how much is this one? This is $20?
$20. And it's gonna be crazy. That's all I can say.
I think, you know what? Okay, can I join it, but kind of like tweak it to meet my needs? Nah, meaning like, so my favorite breakfast every morning, unless I'm doing a cleanse, is this unsweetened plant-based yogurt with chia seeds and blueberries in it, and then 3 tangerines, right? So if I do the challenge, I still want to have my yogurt with the fruit, and then for lunch I'll have fruit, and then I'll have so can I join the challenge? But I you know what I mean? Like, because I want to join it, because I just want to like see how your challenges go and just be a part. I be feeling left out sometimes because
you are missing out on a lot when you don't join these challenges. I can't say that.
I know. That's why I want to join this time. You've been posting challenges for as long as I've known you, and I've never joined any. Because for one, I'm cheap, and I'd be like, I ain't paying no $10. I'm just hecka frugal. But I'm like, but I think about it, it's only $10. It's not even a lot. Right. So $20, that's not even a lot either. So how long is it? It's going to be 30 days?
30 days, September 1st to September 30th.
So when we sign up in your bio, is it in your bio on Instagram?
It's going to be in my bio on Instagram. Right now it's on my Facebook.
Bobby Smith.
Yeah, Fruit Up with Bobby Smith, Facebook. And it's with the Casino Crisis. Casino Crisis is on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok and all that too.
Crisis?
Yeah.
Oh, he's Casino Crisis. Oh, I'm about to follow him. I like his page looks nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to follow him too.
I love fruit eater.
Oh, he's black?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why in my mind I was visualizing something else. But anyway. All right, cool. All right, I'm joining this one. I am going to join because it sounds so fun. Like, who doesn't want to eat fruit? No.
Right.
You know what I mean? And being amongst others in a community and everybody like rooting for each other, I think that's going to be fun. And I like that it's fruit till 5. So, because if you was telling me to eat fruit all day, every day for 30 days, I'd be like,
peace out. Right.
I'll see you at the end of the 30 days, bro.
Yeah.
But the evenings, you can eat your salads or your beans, rice, and your vegetable or whatever, a whole food meal.
There you go.
So many options, so that's going to be cool. I'm going to join this one, Bobby.
Thank you. I appreciate you, family.
Yes. For sure.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
we definitely changing the game with this one. I appreciate you for having me on too, sis.
I appreciate you for coming. I mean, the first time I interviewed you, that was just a regular IG Live, but it was nice to have you back again, but this time for my podcast. I always enjoy talking to you. You out there just touching lives, okay? You touching lives. Everybody's inspired by you right now, and like you done blew it up. Look, okay, can we make a bet? You're going to be getting a call from Dr. Phil soon. Watch. I bet you're going to get a call from Dr. Phil.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
The only thing is he's going to bring you on in a way of like talking smack because of your diet being
malnutritious.
Yeah. So, because he brought one of the raw vegan family, AKA Jules, he brought her on there. Same way she eats a high fruit lifestyle, raw vegan, and he brought her on there. Somebody was talking about, isn't eating fruit extreme? She said, well, isn't eating chemicals extreme? I was like, oh, I dropped the mic on that one. But yeah, so if he does call you on there, just go on there and set them straight and put them in their place.
You got it. I'm down for the job.
Anyway, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. And y'all go check out Bobby Smith. He is at FruitUp13 on Instagram and TikTok. And then on Facebook, he is Fruit Up with Bobby Smith. Follow him on all outlets and then join his challenge. I'm going to join $20. That's only $20. It's not a lot. You go to the restaurant and spend $20 on one meal. So go ahead and join the challenge. Tell them I referred you so I can get a discount when I join. And then I'm just playing. Let's see what else. That's it. Yeah. Thank you so much, Bobby. I'll see you soon on Facebook or whatever. Yeah. And Fruit Up, as Bobby.
Fruit up.
Yes. Bye, Bobby.
Peace.
You guys make sure you follow Bobby. And up next week I'll be interviewing, according to Trin, she's restoring her health through juice fasting. Okay, so that's going to be next Sunday, 4 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. CST, 7 p.m. EST. And I hope you guys will come back. And thank you guys so much for watching today. Thank you for your interaction and questions. And I'll see you guys next week. God bless you all. Oh, don't forget to follow little old me. No. And the whole replay will be on my YouTube channel within a few days. So go to my bio to click on the link to get to my YouTube so you can see the full interview if you missed some of it. Okay. God bless you all. Thank you, Ben. I don't know who else is still on here, but thank you, everyone. Let's see, Dom. Let me just give a shout out to all my peoples. Doms, Camellia, Tamia, Chris, Ben, Donna, Perry, Blusone Blooms, Anissa, Mark, Brianna Crawford, Chris, Checkmate. Lost my place. Hold on. Checkmate, Charles Tyson, Terry, Ellen Williams, and Super Sire. There were some people on here, but they all left when Bobby got off. So that's just kind of messed up. But anyway, all right. God bless you guys, and I'll see you next time.